Hello everybody, my name is Eric D. Johnson, also on BrightShine, right here in the city of Memphis, in the county seven, in the state of Tennessee. Today's date is early, Monday morning, September the 16th, 2019. The time 5:43 a.m. First, I thank all my family, my support for your continued encouragement. I'll continue to keep myself employed right here in the Memphis tri-state area. I'll continue to further my education in Monroe College online, pursuing my social research and business administration. Concentration mark in the present time. Took a break and going to school. In the very near future, I'm going to be going back to Monroe College online to continue to pursue my social research and business administration. Concentration mark. This year in January of 2019, I enrolled at this school called Health Tech Institute of Memphis. It is right here in this Memphis tri-state area. And the reason why I did that, because back in 2009, 2010, I had enrolled at Remington College in medical building and coding, and graduated with a diploma, but I didn't graduate with the certification. So without certification, can't be employed in the healthcare field. So like I said, I enrolled at this school here, at this Health Tech Institute of Memphis, and in a medical assistant program, 9-month program, and almost at the end. Excuse me, but when I first enrolled at this school, you know, my perception of the school was just a school, because when I decided, you know, when I was making the choice where I was going to go to school, you know, I did my research, and when I looked at this school, I had some type of, you know, I had a opinion of the school, you know, because based on information, but the information was limited, and I was really just focused on getting my certification. So I was really just, I took it, you know, I took the information, and based on, you know, the limited information, I just said, well, look, my, you know, main objective is get my certification and move on, because I have my own goals in life and things, and what other people, you know, problems is, but I don't think that school should have been open this long, and I think people be trying to conceal their ignorance, you know, trying to conceal their ignorance, because you know, when you get to know people and things, you know, like I was saying, you know, when you get to know people, you know, then, you know, you see, and they should have been in jail a long time ago. These people criminals, and they should have been in jail a long time ago. Shouldn't have got away this long. But hopefully soon law enforcement will be able to put them people where they need to be, in the state and federal penitentiary. That's where they belong. Some scam artists trying to scam the federal government and the state government and local government out of you know, that student aid stuff, and like you smarter than everybody. But man, you know, that's the oldest scam. They've been scamming the government for years, ever since it was a government. So, you know, it ain't nothing new. You just one of many who've you know, just decided that they want to do the same thing and scam the federal, state, and local government out of taxpayer money. And being that this some kind of healthcare field, well, women come to the school, majority be women. That's what the ignorance about this whole thing is, that you try to lure women to the school to victimize women. So, you know, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time for the law enforcement to get them off the street and put them in the state and federal pen where they belong. Now, on this other thing, when I be out here on the street, this whole thing with this It's nonsense. This so-called blood Crip stuff. They call yourself a blood gang and a Crip gang. Let me say this. I'm on the street. I know everybody see me walking around on the street. Meaning in public, in the community, at work, I'm on the street. And I got my point across. Oh yeah, I got my point across. Now people still be trying to walk around with their little hats turned to the right, turned to the left and all that. But get my point across. That don't accept, don't approve, and don't allow. Don't allow. And get my point across. It never was right. Now let me say this. See, this is the thing I want to make sure we don't miss the point. See, in Chicago, see, the south side of Chicago, west side of Chicago, then you have the north side of Chicago and the east side of Chicago, and then you got Illinois period. Then you got the surrounding states. You understand? Now, just general, we know before before desegregation, the city of Chicago was segregated. Mostly African Americans were on the south side of Chicago, and the west side of Chicago was mostly white. Just the truth. And then there was a period of time, when the west side of Chicago was desegregated. Still poor African Americans lived in poverty stricken, because the south side, majority of African Americans were downtrodden. This the truth. This the truth. And everybody in Chicago, African American, will tell you this the truth. African Americans were very, very poor. Very, very poor on the south side of Chicago. And the west side of Chicago is mostly white. Majority white. Then, desegregation on that. Now, when it comes to those street organizations, street gang, which called, the four corner hustlers and the clovers, and then the clovers turned, changed to the conservative vice lords and the Cobras, that was on the west side, the Cobras, and they was the Egyptian Cobras, and the Almighty Latin Kings and Queens, and on the south side of Chicago, Barsdale, he just really had that influence, with the disciples, and on the south side of Chicago, and then you had Jerome Shorty Freeman, and he's passed away now, with the Black King Cobras, and then you had Hoover, he was a young guy, with the Supreme Gangsters. Now see, the Supreme Gangsters, he joined in with them, Hoover joined in with the Supreme Gangsters. They was on the south side of Chicago. But Hoover joined in with them. Then later on he became the so-called leader of the Supreme Gangsters. And then, you had some more Jeff Ford, and but Jeff Ford, the black Stone Rangers, when they started out, the Black Stone Rangers, then they became the Black Prince Stone Nation and all that, on the south side of Chicago, and then and some more, the Latin folks, the Latin disciples and all that, all it's so many, just can't sit here and try to name. But the point is this. Then back when Hoover went to jail, with the the people nation and the folk nation. But see, the reason why we saying this is this. The reason why I'm saying is this. Chicago had and have influence. Now, this so-called East Coast stuff, like I've been exposing, talking about you worse with the devil. And we dealing with that too. And got my point across. Take my word for it, I'm getting my point across, because see, when I'm out on the street, before we started talking, before we really got to the point where we are today, well, this devil worship is exposed. See, there were people walking around and they had like they had a problem from the East Coast, like they had a problem. But see, now when you expose them, see, they can't be around. They on the run. And when you go on the run, that don't mean that not gonna come behind you. But that's another. But anyway, Chicago. It ain't nothing about no Los Angeles, talking about no blood gang, no Crip gang that you gotta respect. That's the reason why. See, in Chicago, there were people already in Chicago that had respect. You understand? And nothing that you saying about no blood gang, no Crip gang, is nothing that important. There's nothing important. And don't even have to pay no attention to you. And getting a point, don't accept, don't approve, and don't allow. Don't allow. See, in Chicago, see, what we just got to do talking about the west side of Chicago, the south side of Chicago. See, it ain't nothing for you to say. You ain't got nothing to say. The players, the Max, it ain't nothing for you to say. Because see, basically you just information from Chicago. And ain't nobody gonna tell me to respect no blood gang, no criminal, no. See, this the reason, like I said, get them automatic rifles up to Chicago. Get them automatic rifles to Chicago. Talking about some devil worship on the East Coast. Well, going up and down the East Coast, talking about you worship the devil. Well, get them hand grenades. Get them hand grenades. Because see, the point is, you don't have to take that. You don't have to take it. Nah, I ain't, but you don't have to take that. You don't play with people that way. God has never accepted, never approved, and never allowed devil worship. Never. Never. You just be horseplaying. You see, when you do that, that ain't no respect. Nobody from the East Coast got to be living around the city of Memphis trying to make it sound like you over me and everybody else. Because you're not. You're not over here. And you're not over anybody else in the city of Memphis, in the state of Tennessee, in the whole United States, or on this earth, in this universe. You ain't nobody. Just like the devil. Ain't nobody. The devil being punished right now by God. And you devil worship, same punish. You're going to be the same. You're going to be punished. You're going to be punished. You will be punished. All devil worship. You will be punished. But like I said, Chicago, the black disciples on the south side of Chicago, the gangster disciples. Well, black gangster disciples then became a gangster disciple. Now they're having some issues. But see, that's Chicago. See, that's Chicago. See, there's no such thing as you saying nothing like that. No blood gang, no Crip gang. No, you can't do that. Cause see, over there on the west side of Chicago, you just can't do that. You can't do that. The Black Princeton Nation, the 5-point star, the 6-point star, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't be running your mouth and then all them Hispanic, Latino, there's so many of them. It just ain't no, you can't say nothing like that. That you gonna let them, I don't see how you can do that. So this is the reason why, get them automatic rifles up to Chicago. Get them in, ain't no such thing. Whoever and wherever. You don't tell nobody you gonna let, not in Chicago you don't know, not in Illinois you don't. Ain't no respect. No respect, period. But like I say, got my point across. Cause when I'm out on the street, you can tell the difference. But it's gonna take a little more time, but take my word for it. Get my point across. Don't accept, don't approve, and don't allow no blood gang, no crib gang, no devil worship. Them so-called sororities and fraternities. Now you might be, thinking, assuming that, you won't get dealt with, but I'm getting my point across on this street, so I know that's not true. But this one, I've been having to work. Matter of fact, I had to work yesterday, Saturday and Sunday, but I made it my point to make my video. It ain't gonna be long, but I had an off day this past week, not this week, but the week before. No, it was this week. It was I think it was Wednesday. I had an off day Wednesday, but the power went out. So because I'm supposed to be working 7 days a week on my job, but they give you a off day during the week, keep you from working 7 days. Because to be honest with you, you're really not supposed to work 7 days straight. So they give you an off day on the weekday, and then when the weekend comes, see, you work the weekend. That's how they get around it. Well, since I'm gonna have an off day during the weekday, I'll take that off day on the weekday and make my video. So that way I won't have to wait till the weekend, because usually the way I set things up is before I even do my video. There's some things that I do before I make my video online, so on and so forth. But I couldn't do that this week, so I'm gonna have to wait till after I do my video and do those things. But the point is, I still want to make my video and keep in tune with my fans and my supporters, and keep them updated on things that's important. And but like I say, when it comes to this Chicago, you don't do that. You don't say nothing like that. What you said, that blood gang, crip gang, like. But to be honest with you, retaliate. That's the reason why. Retaliate on that blood gang in Los Angeles, that crip gang in Los Angeles. Retaliate. Because you disrespect me. There's no such thing. Not in Chicago or nowhere else. With no respect. Don't accept, don't approve, and don't allow no blood gang, no crip gang anywhere. Don't accept, don't approve, and don't allow no blood gang and no crip gang anywhere. Especially in Chicago. No. Ain't no way. No. Ain't no way. You ain't finna run off at the mouth like that and tell me you gonna let. No. You suicide. You trying to commit suicide. That's all it is. Suicide. You trying to commit suicide. And get them automatic rifle and put them automatic rifle in them hand grenades in Chicago, and and when it comes to Los Angeles, nobody gave you permission to run off at the mouth in the first place. Nobody told you to run off at the mouth. Nobody gave you permission to talk. Nobody gave you permission to talk. Nobody cared nothing about nobody from the East Coast trying to leave the East Coast, trying to live in Los Angeles. Don't accept, don't approve, and don't allow no blood gang, no crip gang anywhere. See, when you talk like that, see, up there in Chicago, They be making drill music. They be drilling on the microphone. Nobody care nothing about you, man. Nobody give up about no blood gang, no crip gang. You done lost your mind. That's suicide in Chicago. That's suicide. You can't do that. No. Or anywhere else. That's, no. Retaliate. What's another word? Retribution, recompense. Annihilate. Eliminate. We can go on and on. Up there in Chicago, they'll drill on that. The folks and my people, they'll drill that. But look, I'm finna do my Instagram video right now. Ain't gonna be long. But then I'm gonna do my Periscope video before, and then, like I say, I'm gonna make my video. I got an off day coming this week, so I think Thursday. Yeah, it's my intent to make my video on Thursday, this coming Thursday. That way I won't have to wait till the weekend and make my video. I'm supposed to have an off day this week, which is Thursday, this coming Thursday. Then I'm gonna make my video because see, I'll be off. So I'm gonna do my Instagram right quick, and then I'm gonna do my Periscope. Excuse me. Hello everybody, my name is Eric D. Johnson, also known as BrightShine, right here in the city of Memphis, in the county sheriff in the state of Tennessee. Today, it's early Monday morning, September the 16th, 2019. The time 6:05 a.m. First, I thank all my family, my support for continued encouragement support. Anti-gang. Now these are just a few of the free logo design websites that you can go to make anti-gang logos. First, I always give thanks to God for all the blessings and the guide that He provides us all with. And I ain't make my video last week, and my work schedule, like I've been saying, my work schedule has gotten a little hectic. Just like every day, having to work every day. But I had an all day this past Wednesday, but the power went out. So this coming Thursday, I have a day off, and so it's my intent to make my video this coming Thursday because I have an all day. I'll be able to be off instead of having to, being waiting till the weekend. And when I'm having to work, and when I'm having the all day, then I make my video on that day. And so that's the reason why I didn't make my video last weekend. But I ain't gonna be long because I'm finna do my Periscope video and continue. But I want to do my Instagram video, even if it ain't number just 5 minutes, just to keep in tune with my fans and my supporters, and keep them updated. Like I say, I've been working, but 7 days a week, but really not supposed to work 7 days a week. But so they during the weekday they give you all day, so we work the weekend. But like I said, it's my intent this coming Thursday to make my video because it's an off day I have, instead of waiting till the weekend. And so I'm not going to even be long because after I do my Instagram, I'm going to do my Periscope video. So all my fans, my support, after you watch my Instagram video, watch my Periscope, and then as usual, I always have my YouTube channel recorded, and then you can watch that too, which I recommend because there's some things that I updated all my fans, my supporters. So watch my YouTube video. But like I said, I'm finna end my Instagram video. I just want to touch base with my fans and my supporters. I got an all day coming this Thursday, so it's my intent this coming Thursday to make my video. And now these are just a few of the free logo design websites you can go to make anti-gang logo. So like I said, I'm gonna get ready to end my Instagram video. As soon as I end my Instagram video, I'm gonna do my Periscope video. I just ended my Instagram video, so now I'm doing my Periscope video. My name is Eric D. Johnson, also on BrightShine, right here in the city of Memphis, in the county of Shelby, the state of Tennessee. Today's date is early Monday morning, September the 16th, 2019. The time is 6:14 a.m. First, I thank all my family and support for your continued care and support. Anti-gang, anti-gang. These are just a few of the free logo design websites that you go to make anti-gang logo. Remember these words: coercion, coerce, sexual coercion, psychological coercion, psychological manipulation, psychological abuse. Now, I wasn't able to make my video, last weekend. My work schedule, like working 7 days a week, so it was kind of hard to, to make my video. Now I had an off day this past Wednesday, and but the power went out, so it was kind of, but this coming Thursday, it's instead of working 7 days a week, they telling us you really can't work 7 days a week. You work 6 days a week, and get an off day. So you work the weekend. So during the weekday you get an off day, and then you work the weekend. But it's my intent this coming Thursday. I'm supposed to have an off day, make my video Thursday. So I won't wait till the weekend. But I'm not gonna be long because I ain't gonna have that much time. But I still want to make my video, and to maintain contact with my fans and my supporters, and update my fans and my supporters. And my YouTube channel is always recording, so watch my YouTube. Once I share, and watch my YouTube, because it's just as informative as my Periscope. I just did my Instagram. It was about 5 minutes long. I didn't want to take too much time. I wanted to put more time on my Periscope and plus my YouTube channel record. But I'm not gonna be long. But the point is don't accept, don't approve, and don't allow devil worship. That's devil worship, and that them old school, them old world secret societies, from the old world, because this is here in the United States, North America, South America, Caribbean, so on and so forth. It's supposed to be the new world from the old world. And then them sororities and fraternities, they be lying. They get all their, information from them old world secret society. They be lying. Then your street organizations, street gangs, they be influenced by the sorority and fraternity, them old world secret society. You be lying. Don't accept, don't approve, and don't allow. Devil worship. And so, like I said, I won't be long because I don't have that much time. So, now, as you know, the United States government enact laws that are intended to make all of us safe from crime, organized crime, devil worship, and the Organized Crime Control Act of 1970, Title 9 of the Organized Crime Control Act of 1970, the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organization Act, the RICO Act, is anti-gang. The Comprehensive Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Act of 1970, the Controlled Substance Act, Psychotropic Substance Act, the Continuing Criminal Enterprise Act, Kingpin Act, is all anti-gang. The Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention Act of 1974 established the Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, as well as other related legislation. The Comprehensive Anti-Gang Initiative, the Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, and the Comprehensive Gang Model, the Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, Bureau of Justice Assist, the Office of Justice Program, the United States Department of Justice, the Office of Justice Program, Bureau of Justice Assist, the United States Department of Justice, Comprehensive Anti-Gang Initiative, Project Safe Neighborhood, United States Department of Justice, Office of Community-Oriented Police Service, Comprehensive Anti-Gang Initiative, Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, United States Department of Justice, Office of Justice Program, Bureau of Justice, the International Narcotics and Law Enforcement Affairs, United States Department of State Institute for Intergovernmental Affairs, Gang Resistance Education and Training, the GREAT Program, United States Department of Justice, Office of Justice Program, Office of Juvenile Justice and Legal Prevention, in October 2009, the National Youth Gang Center, which had been funded by the Office of Juvenile Justice and Legal Prevention since 1995, merged with the National Gang Center, which had been funded by the Bureau of Justice since 2003. National Gang Center compilation state laws against gangs. Gang Prevention Overview Research Program. Mr. Jackson out of the Office of Juvenile Justice and Legal Prevention, United States Department of Justice, Bureau of Justice System, the Office of Juvenile Justice and Legal Prevention, National Gang Center, Bullet History of Street Gangs in the United States. That's the title of the book. And you can go to a quick reference on Wikipedia, find the same information type, gangs in the United States. The United States Department of Justice, Office of the United States Attorney Member, 1457, Criminal Street Gang Statute 18, United States Code 521. The United States Department of Justice Federal Bureau Investigating National Gang Intelligence Center, United States Department of Justice Organized Crime and Gang Section, the other federal, state, and local agencies. The United States Department of Justice Office of Justice Program, National Institute of Justice, Anti-Gang Strategy, Prevention, Intervention, Assessment, and Suppression. The United States Department of Justice Office of Justice Program, National Institute of Justice. The United States Department of Health and Human Services, Center for Disease Control and Prevention, National Center for Injury Prevention and Control, changing course, preventing gang membership, and also striving to reduce youth violence everywhere. The United States Department of Justice, the United States Department of Education, the United States Department of Health and Human Services, the United States Department of Health and Urban Development, the United States Department of Labor, and the White House Office of National Drug Control Policy, National Forum on Youth Violence Prevention Forum. You can go to youth.gov and be informed about the National Forum on Youth Violence Prevention, as well as the Comprehensive Anti-Gang Initiative, the Comprehensive Gang Model, the United States Department of Justice, Bureau of Justice, National Crime Prevention Council, keeping kids out of gang, anti-hazing. The United States Department of Justice already told you that hazing is a crime. You can go to lawyers.com and be informed about anti-hazing. It's the International Bill of Human Rights. This is the Convention on Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women. This is the Declaration of the Rights of the Child. This is the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. This is the world's oldest human rights organization, Anti-Slavery International. This is the International Federation for Human Rights. This is the world's oldest international conservation organization, BirdLife International. This is Fauna and Flora International, was the world's first international wildlife conservation organization. This is the world's oldest global environmental organization, International Union for Conservation, and also the World Wildlife Fund. Now, as you know, there are other organizations: Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, Global Rights Frontline, Defending Human Rights Without Frontier, International Serve for Human Rights, Conservation International, Wildlife Conservation Society, Conservation Fund, Legal Conservation Voters, Earthwatch Institute, Conservatives Association, Earth Justice, Conservation Volunteer, Wildlife Conservation Network, Endangered Wildlife Trust, Biodiversity, Nature Conservancy Association, Rare Species Conservation Center, Wildlife Research and Conservation Trust, Rainforest Trust, International Rainforest Conservation Organization, Rainforest Alliance, Rainforest Action Network, Soil and Water Conservation, Clean Water Action, World Water Council, Marine Conservation Institute, Marine Conservation Alliance, Oceanic Preservation Society, Ocean Society, Global Ocean Commission, the International Marine Life Alliance, Biodiversity International, Earth Day Network, Environmental Defense Fund, Friends of the Earth, Friends of Nature, Greenpeace, and Nature Conservancy, Wildlife Conservation Society. Don't let them sorority and fraternity mislead you, and don't join. The sorority fraternity. Don't join. Get out of the sorority fraternity. Discourage others from joining the sorority fraternity. Expose the sorority fraternity. Renounce all them people that call themselves trying to start them old world secret society, them sorority fraternity, and these street organization, street gang. Denounce the whole concept. The old world secret society, the sorority and fraternity, the street organization, street society, street gang. Now, Now, this is a list of place names of Native American origin in the United States. Now this is a list of place names of indigenous origin in America. Now this is the Department of Justice, the Office of Juvenile Justice and Linkage Prevention, National Gang Center Bulletin, the Bureau of Justice System. This is, like I said, this is the National Gang Center Bulletin title, History of Street Gangs in the United States, written by Mr. James C. Howland and Mr. James P. Moore. And this is a quick reference to Wikipedia, and you find that same information titled Gangs in the United States. Webster's Third New International Dictionary, the complete and total definition and meaning of the word game, the act, manner, or means of going. Stupid sorority and stupid fraternity is a sister. This is brother. This is Oxford English Dictionary, the complete and total definition of meaning of the word game, action or mode of going, way, passive, etc. things or person. The stupid sorority and stupid fraternity. These are just a few of the free logo design websites you go to make anti-gang logo. Now I'm gonna get ready to end today's video. Like I say, it's my intent to make my video this coming Thursday in my work schedule instead of waiting till the weekend. I'm working 7 days. Now they saying we can't work 7 days, so they gotta give us a week. They gotta give us a day off. So I took and I had a day off this past Wednesday, but the power went out. But it's my intent to make my video this coming Thursday. That way I won't have to know it'll be my day off. I won't have to wait the weekend. But like I said, when I started my YouTube video, you know, don't accept, don't approve, and don't allow that blood gang, that Crip gang. In Chicago, don't nobody get away with saying what you gonna do and ain't gonna do. The South Side of Chicago, majority folks. The West Side of Chicago, the majority my people. And then you have the North Side and the East Side, and so on and so forth. But you don't get away with doing nothing like that in Chicago. You don't get away in the state of Illinois and the surrounding states. You don't get away in here. Look, out there in Los Angeles, it's the same thing. You see, ain't no such thing, no blood gang, no Crip gang. See, somebody had the nerve to run off at the mouth and call themselves on. You know, and they say, let them. But don't accept, don't approve, and don't allow that blood gang, that Crip gang. I'm out here on the street. I'm on the street. Been getting my point across. I'm on the street. I'm on the street. And I can tell the difference. I can tell the difference. See, don't allow, don't accept, don't approve, and don't allow. No blood gang, no Crip gang. See, devil worship. See, I know where it's coming from. See, it be no people from the East Coast. It be no people from the East Coast. Don't accept, don't approve, and don't allow that blood gang, that Crip gang. You see, in Chicago, you ain't gonna get away with that. You don't get away. You ain't supposed to be got away. And I know it's suicide. It's suicide. It's committing suicide. Just being honest. It's committing suicide. So, like I say, it's my intent to make my video this coming Thursday. You know, thank all my fans, my support for your continued encouragement, support, and always put God first. Always put God first. There's no such thing as working the devil. Never have been. Never has been. Take care of yourself. Wish each and every one of you the very best. And then, you know, in Chicago, you know, they do, you know, on the south side, the west side, you know, they be drilling on the microphone. And, you know, see, that's what I'm saying. See, you don't go and being some of them drill artists, they've been murdered. See, that's what people don't be looking at. If people get killed in Chicago just for being on a microphone, just, you know, just to let you see. People be on a microphone entertainers. People get murdered for dissing each other. So it ain't no such thing in Chicago, in the state of Illinois, in the surrounding state, or anywhere, talking about no blood gang, no cricket, no. So until, like I said, until next time, take care of yourself, wish you one of your very best.